First you're going to need a advent calendar. I got this from Hobbycraft and it's just in the plain house shape. And then go in with some white gesso. I'm just going to go over the doors and around the outside and coat it completely in the white gesso paint. This will help with making your paint appear more opaque and stop the actual advent calendar's material from absorbing all of your paint, which can make your paint appear quite dull. Once you've done your first coat and it's dried, go over again with a second coat. And then once that's done, you're going to need some acrylic paint. I've gone in with a metallic brown. The idea I'm going for with this is a gingerbread house theme. So the metallic brown gives it that nice gingerbread colour, as well as giving it a nice glittery sheen to it. When you go over this, it's good to remember to wipe off any paint that you accidentally place on the metal tags. As you can see, I placed my finger there, and wipe it off, as those are used for the magnet. Once you've painted it, place it upright and open the doors. The reason for this is just to make sure your doors don't get glued shut as the paint dries. And here I'm going over it with a second coat, just to give it a nice even finish. Next you're going to need some cotton wool pads, and you'll also need some Mod Podge and some artificial snow, and we're going to do the roof. The reason I chose the cotton pads instead of cotton balls is because once you split these open, you will have the fluffy side on one side if you split them in half, but you will also have a nice flat base underneath for placing the glue on, as you can see here. I find it just makes it a bit cleaner, and also it can give a tiered effect, a bit like tiles. Trimming all the excess from the cotton pads off to give it a nice even sides, and going over the entire thing with Mod Podge. This helps your cotton pads to stick down properly, but also gives a nice base to apply your artificial snow to give it that extra shiny, glimmery effect. As you can see, I've also done it on the top of the chimney and shaking it off just to get rid of all the excess. You're next going to want to apply it to the open crevices at the top. And then I decided to go over the edges with white paint. You could do this in the first step whilst painting. I made the decision last minute. And again, I decided to apply a bit of that white to the top of the roof. I'm not coating this entirely, just little patches here and there to tie it all in. And again down the bottom. I think this just added to the frosting snow effect and gives it a little bit more dimension. Next, you're going to need to go in with some gloss. This will help seal in your paint and protect everything from wear and tear. Then going in with some super glue, I ordered a range of little charms. So here I've got some gingerbread charms. I'm just cutting off the hoops because we won't need them and gluing to the house itself. You can place these wherever you like. You could also use a hot glue gun to do this. I also ordered these cute little resin gummy bears and sweets, and with my hot glue gun I went over and just placed them. The gummy bears I decided to place all up side of the roof. I then got these candy canes. I decided to use a hot glue gun and glue them to the sides of the house. And then going in with a white Posca paint pen, I wrote the numbers down in a random order, just like you would get on an advent calendar you might buy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I shall see you soon. Have a nice day.